Everything that I'm going to share with you, it comes from my own experience after a lot of years buying clothes online from a lot of different brands in different countries as well. So the first trick, probably you don't know this one, or maybe you find out that it might happen to you and maybe you thought that it was something that it was made only for you, but I'm afraid it's not only for you if you experience this. This happens when you like something, then you add it to the cart, the online cart, then you write your email, you write all the details, and then you wait. You don't pay there. Just wait if you can do it. I mean, if you need it, or if it's a limited edition or something that you are in a rush to get, then don't wait. But if you don't have that need, if you are not in a rush, just wait. Not just 1 hour or 2, just wait. Even go to sleep, wait until the next day, and maybe you're going to receive an email saying you forget this and we offer for you a free shipping or a discount or something. This happens to me, for example, with the brand Asphalt, which is a French brand with a good focus on quality, and they are only or mainly offering things on pre-order. And in my case, the shipping was from France to Spain, where I live right now in Madrid, and the shipping was around 19 or 18 euros, which is quite expensive, I would say. I mean, it's fair enough because it needs to go long distance, but as you can see, I got it for free. I mean, this is something I wouldn't do for my own brand. I get the point of the business perspective, but there's something that I don't like, which is treating the customers with different ways. Maybe these brands are going to stop doing this because I'm showing to you. Maybe others like Supply or big brands are not doing this in any case, but this kind of small mid companies, maybe you're going to find out that you can get something for free or you can get a good discount. But if you want to get even a better discount, a bigger one, and this only applies for brands that they offer their clothes in different retailers. It's like they have their own store, like for example Sunspell or Barbour or Baba if you are British. Sorry about this, but to me it's really funny to say Baba. Well, anyway, if you want that, like I got my Ashby Baba 2022, I think I got it from a different retailer. I didn't get it from Barbour store, I got it from an English page that is going to appear here, because at that time I was living in London, and I got it for a bit more than £100, because these different retailers, they have a lot of stock, maybe it might happen to them, and they want to go faster with that stock, and they want to go with the next season or whatever they want to do, and they are going to sell that for a better price. They are going to offer better discounts. For example, the same with Sunspell, that I got a t-shirt made in England from the page Care of Car, which is I think is a Sweden page, that they offer that for a better price than Sunspell. Or even Albert Thurston braces that I got also from Care of Car for a really good price for Albert Thurston braces, which usually are not discounted in any other stores. Actually, I don't know why they have their own store, which looks like their own online store. Albert Thurston looks like from really like old days. I don't think anyone is buying things from Albert Thurston on their online store. Anyway, I'm going to leave down there a list of the best retailers, especially here in Europe, some of them maybe from America as well, and especially now during the sale season you can find really good prices. But read always the description, and this happens more with this kind of retailers, and also even with pages like Massimo Dutti or Mango, like fast fashion kind of, I would say, brands that they say maybe in the title of the product like cashmere jumper, but when you read the description, the composition, you find out maybe that is going to say 95% cotton or wool and 5% cashmere, and that it happens a lot of time. Or especially with blends of polyester and synthetic fibers, they might say a cotton jumper or a wool jumper, and then you'll find out that it's actually a blend that is like lying to the customer, because they know that many people are going to read only the title. Some people are not going to even read that, but to me it's very important also to know the sizes, because this is for the next trick. Because if you find like, oh, I'm always wearing small, or I'm wearing whatever size you're wearing, and if you don't read the description, you don't know how that fits, because even nowadays that we have the oversized trend that even Massimo Dutti is saying in a lot of clothes, like this, it runs bigger, or is a bit big, or is a relaxed fit, or whatever thing they are going to do in the next season. If you don't know that, then you might go only for your usual size and you find out that it's not for you. And also don't trust, in my case I don't trust, the recommended sizes, especially when they ask you like the algorithms, like they say, oh, what's your age, what's your weight, and what's your, that's it, just like 3 or 2 questions. Maybe it's going to work for you, but in my case it doesn't, because it's usually like an average thing. I mean, if they ask you more questions, like for example Son of a Tailor does, like with a lot of details, and they ask you also how would you like to fit, also they ask you how would you like the fit, if you like it more fitted or more loose, then it might work. I know my measures, so I do even prefer to read the size chart if they have that, because sometimes they don't offer, or they don't know, especially the brands, that they have a lot of clothes like this kind of fast fashion or even mid fast fashion, I call them, like Marks and Spencer's or Massimo Dutti. Usually they don't have the size chart, and I mean the size charts of specific clothes, because they have a lot of different clothes and not all of them they have the same sizing. They maybe have like a one size chart that it says if you're between this and this, go for this. It might help, but if you're looking for the real measures, usually we need to go for this kind of more niche brands that they have like smaller collections, and then they offer or they show you like this kind of size chart with the real measures of the garment itself, and then you know if it's going to fit for you. Even you can compare with one of your clothes already, you can measure your clothes, and then you'll find out which is the best size for you. The next trick is about timing. Timing is the key to getting the best prices. You probably, if you are not like most people, like they got their salary and they started spending all their money at the beginning of the month, then you'll know that brands usually know that as well. And at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month, depending, like people usually get paid around the end of the month or the beginning of the month. Then brands are not doing a lot of offers during that time, but after half of the month, after mid of the month, then they are going to start having more extra 10%, extra 20, or extra whatever, an offer with limited time. After the 15th of every month, they start doing more sales or more offers, and if you know that, you can have an advantage of that. Also, that happens around the weekends. I know that, for example, Mango Outlet, which is an online store of the Mango collections that are on outlet with better prices, around the weekend they usually offer like 20% extra or even bigger discounts of the clothes that they have. So if you know that, you can get better prices. And coming to the end, the next trick is to read from time to time, or if you want every day, Style Forum, which is a forum which talks about style, but also they have a thread about sales alert, I think it's called, and they are posting, a lot of people, a lot of users are posting different sales that are happening in this or that brand, or a lot of sales every day. I mean, that could be even addictive, so be careful with that. But if you're looking for something, if you're waiting to get something discounted and you keep reading that from time to time, I don't mean like you need to go every day, but from time to time, I mean, sometimes there are offers that are only for one day or something like that, or they are going to sold out really soon. Keep an eye there and then you'll get a really good price. But be careful with that, because as I mentioned, it could be addictive. Or even if you're always looking for sales, looking for the best price, you might end up with a lot of clothes in your wardrobe. You remember that in Fight Club when Brad Pitt says something like,
things you own end up owning you.
Don't get clothes just because they are on sale. If you need that, if you are looking for that, then get it. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have or if you know more tricks, and I'll see you in the next video.